Hi, I'm James Brennan, and welcome to the Little Grass Shack. You know, a lot of time goes into the decision on what type of flooring material to use to finish off an interior space, including carpet, vinyl, tile, stone, even hardwoods and laminates. Well, today we're going to show you how to finish off your floor with a material you might not have considered before. Stay with us.
I wanna go back to my little grass shack in Kealakekua, Hawaii. I wanna be with all the Connies and Wahinis that I knew long ago. I wanna go back to my little grass shack in Kealakekua, Hawaii, where the hum nuku nuku wapa go swimming by.
Okay, let's join Alika Farden from Sutton Construction. Alika, you are project manager, aren't you?
Yep, I'm the project manager, and we're just finishing up our final punch list here.
Well, bring us up to speed on what's transpired here at your remodel.
Basically, it started out as a remodel, and it turned into pretty much a rebuild.
Mm-hmm. And how would you describe the architectural design?
It's a Hawaiian cottage look, a lot of traditional looks to it. And then the architects mixed in a bunch of modern elements to it.
It's kind of the old and the new put together, huh?
Exactly.
And we're moving on to the flooring, I understand, right?
Right. So we're finishing up with the floors. We did a little bit of spotted gum in the master bedroom. Mm-hmm. And then the rest of the house has got this stained concrete.
So this is the actual final floor?
It's actually not the final floor. We're going to do another process to it. It's not quite what the owners had anticipated, so we're going to change it.
And this is an acid wash, as I understand it?
Yes, it's an acid wash. It's a real industrial look. You basically start out with a regular slab, you get it real clean, and you apply the stain, and it pretty much has a mind of its own.
You really see all the imperfections
right,
coming out.
It shows all the imperfections, and that's actually, you know, what a lot of people would like to see.
Right. So this was supposed to have been the final floor, not
right.
quite what they had hoped for.
Right.
Where do we go from here?
So we called in Bo, a concrete specialist, and he's going to take it from there.
Okay, well, I'm going to go see if I can find Bo. Thanks
okay.
a lot, Alika.
All right.
Okay, let's say hello to concrete artist Bo Hibden from Island Home Building Materials. How's it going, Bo?
It's going good, James. Just finishing up the final preparation here. We're about to get started.
Well, before we actually do get started, let's talk about using cement as a finished floor material.
Right.
Now, the slab we're standing on and most foundations in home consists of cement, water, sand, and an aggregate.
Exactly.
Is that what we're using as our finished floor?
Not at all. That's what we started from, but from here what we're doing is creating a micro polymer topping that goes over all of that. Okay?
So there is no sand and there is no aggregate in the mix.
None at all. And what this is, it's a very specialized blend of materials combined together to create a new canvas to come up with a stained concrete floor finish.
And I understand it's pretty versatile as well, isn't it?
Extremely versatile, and it has the ability to allow the homeowner to have an endless array of opportunities, and it's very intricate.
Right. And speaking of intricate, you've got quite a few intricate designs back at your showroom.
Yes, we do.
Let's take a look. Well, Bo, this is quite a floor. What can you tell us about this?
Well, James, what we're looking at here is a very innovative concept with architectural concrete. What we're seeing in this space is approximately a 5-foot by 17-foot dimension, and as you can see, this is a three-dimensional concept.
Yeah, it's got kind of that optical illusion look to it. Now, is this stained concrete we're looking at?
This is, again, a very advanced application. It's the only one in the world of its kind, James. This is actually called cold metal fusion. We're liquefying metals in certain ways and integrating them into the surface in a strategic color pattern.
Now, what have you got here? You've got copper, brass,
and bronze.
Bronze.
Yes, and again, each one of these colors were chosen to be placed in the areas that they are through hand cutting each one of these lines individually.
So it's a three-step process.
Yeah.
One color, second color, third color.
Exactly. And actually a fourth color, or a fourth application to incorporate the Celtic chain design over here on
your
the border.
And what went over the top of this?
After we were completed with all the materials that we applied, we wanted to create something that would remain virtually forever. So we have this very durable acrylic urethane finish that's been laid over the surface here to preserve its beauty.
Sounds like quite a job. How many hours you
Yeah.
got into this?
There's a lot. There's well over 100 hours just in this one particular piece right here.
Pretty time consuming. Now you've
Yeah.
got another example over here, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
Tell us about this one.
As we travel through here, you're finding a difference in textures and actually different variations of color as well. And again, these are all just a reflection of what can actually be done with decorative concrete these days.
Now these are similar colors that we saw in the other one. Is
Yes.
this incorporating metal as well?
No, this is not, James. What we're having here is everything you're seeing now is done with chemically treated acids. And here again, creating natural earth tone colors, but becoming a little bit more exotic as well, and transferring the blacks and the yellows and incorporating those all together.
How about bolder colors? Let's say, for example, if somebody wanted to have a mural of, let's say, sea life or tropical foliage
Yeah.
or something else. Is that possible as well?
It's very possible, and that's truly where the fun begins with this type of work, because you have the opportunity to become extremely creative, and to be honest, the only limit is the imagination.
So you're literally turning the floor into a work of art.
You
huh?
are.
You have any
Yes.
more samples?
Yes, we do. We have a few upstairs I'd like to show to you and
Well,
talk
go
to you
take a
about.
look.
Okay.
Now, Bo, up here it looks like a smooth floor as opposed to that texture surface we saw downstairs.
No lines. Virtually no lines throughout this.
Now, it looks like you achieved what looks to be the sandy beach.
That's pretty cool, huh?
How'd you go about doing that?
And that was the idea in mind, is we wanted to create a beach reflection here.
And how'd you go about with the color application?
It's chemically stained. Yeah, this is all again, chemically stained.
Two-coat process, or?
It is two coats. Done two different times to create the image of the flow and the movement coming throughout. We just increased the ratios of the acid a little bit to create that really kind of organic, unique look to it.
Well, it certainly is an amazing floor. You have any other samples?
We do. We have some other options over here that I can show to you that we're doing as well.
Now, what do we got laid out here? Are these the stamps that are used?
These are the molds. Yeah, these are actually part of the tools that we use to create these surfaces here.
What's this made out of?
It's a two-part polyurethane rubber, basically. Real flexible. This is how we imprint images into the concrete right here.
Sure. What's this next one?
Over here we have a little bit different style and design. Again, there are no lines in this one, so therefore we can go on and create seamless textures, okay?
Whereas you may
without
be
the lines.
restricted with the grout lines or seams here.
Yes.
Nothing
yeah,
here.
here we have none at all, exactly.
And you've got some samples laid out.
These are some different ideas as well. This is what we're calling like an ocean motif right here, bringing parts of the elements of the ocean into the surface of the concrete. That's
Some
what we're doing with
shells,
this.
starfish.
Yeah, we're leading into some really unique Hawaiiana themes that are going to be developed soon.
What have we got here?
Here we've got a little bit more of a standard kind of a generic form of a product that we're seeing. It's a non-slip, kind of a knockdown finish, incorporating a border stone here, or maybe a brick pattern flowing through if one would like.
And our next one?
Next one over here basically again is a seamless texture, kind of like we were looking at there.
Actually made the stamp. I
That's
guess,
it
right?
there, exactly, incorporating that surface. So it's endless what we can do with rock images, virtually. Over here, we're basically looking again at what we're seeing over there with the tile molds, is seeing a product that you can either have the image of a grout finish or a non-grout finish, again with a solid surface is what we're working with.
And we're replicating slate.
Yes, this is an actual slate pattern that we're looking at here.
Again, as you mentioned, the traditional grout versus.
Non-grout, exactly.
I would assume these would be the color options that the homeowner has.
These are a few that we have to choose from. Again, you can see there's a wide range right there of selection of color that we have to create with, and anywhere from a smooth to bright, vibrant, bold, you name it. We can
Now,
go there.
we are talking about a finished cement product. Are we limited to applying it on a concrete surface?
Not at all. It's that's the exciting thing about this, is it's virtually endless with opportunity. We have applications that can go over existing tile, even linoleum. We can come in and go over linoleum. A lot of times they're working with subfloors, wooden subfloors too.
Well, being this is a cement material going down over a wooden subfloor, aren't you concerned with the shifting around, cracking the product?
Yeah, we do. And from there, we've actually formulated some really advanced polymer concretes that have the ability to actually become flexible in a way. As you see, I'm pushing down that to make it actually bend. And
Not crack on it.
there you go. Yeah.
How about application? This is, again, we're talking about flooring here. Are we limited to floors alone, or could this be applied in other cases?